Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so today before you leave. And of course, make sure to thumbs up the video if you like what you see and to share on all your social media networks. Hey, guys, what is going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Any new people? What's up? Thank you for joining the Livest channel on YouTube. Welcome to the official Flavor Crew, which is the name I give to all my subscribers. So you are now a part of the Flavor Crew, especially if you decide to subscribe today. Hello. How you doing? All right, let's get right into it. Okay, so today's video is going to be actually a special topic because this is an update from me. This is good news. Dun, 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 dun. So, apparently, my courting season has started. Like, yeah, your girl has been found by her Boaz. Yes, my Adam, Boaz, Elkanah. If y'all know who Elkanah is, that's Hannah's husband. I talked about him in a previous video, a few videos ago. But yeah. So yes, she has been found. Yeah, like I'm so excited. Like, I think it's awesome. I feel really blessed and I'm really happy. Like, So, a little bit about how and when we met. So first of all, where did we meet, how we met, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of wrapped in one. We met on the OKC, which is OkCupid. I don't know if any of you ever heard of it before. It's pretty popular, but some people have never heard of it. It's the OKC app. It's on my tablet. Years ago, I was actually on OkCupid, and I actually met my ex. My ex on OkCupid like years ago. This is like 2013 when I met my ex on there, and I was like on the actual site on the laptop. But I had gotten off like after I broke up with him. I was on there for a little while longer, and then after a while, I just got off. I just completely got off OKC. Not that I felt anything was wrong with OKC. I just didn't really want to bother anymore. Taking a break. So, fair enough, right? So I got back on OKC. I got on the OKC app this time. They had an app in the Google Play Store, which I was not aware of. So I was kind of scrolling through my Google Play Store on my tablet, and I just saw it, and I decided to download it onto my tablet. Maybe like a few weeks ago, well, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, so I downloaded the app, and I went ahead and uploaded my profile, my pictures, and everything, and yeah. And a few guys, hit me up within a few minutes, and I'm just kind of talking to some who I, found more interesting. And it was so weird because it was one guy who I was talking to. He lived like, I think like in Indiana. So we were talking. We talked for a few days, and our conversation like really took off, and I felt there was a spark, and I thought, wow. And I was talking to this guy for a few days, but then a few days later, my now boyfriend, who I am courting in a courtship with officially, he hit me up, and so we started talking. And by the time we started talking, the conversation with this previous gentleman that I was speaking with in Indiana ceased. Like it ceased. It pretty much kind of tapered off because I have been praying and asking God for discernment because there was like several guys trying to talk to me. One guy, he got my number, didn't call. He just like texted me or whatever. So I pretty much I wiped him off, eliminated. Like God already told me, Holy Spirit already told me, like, yeah, he's, not serious. Other guy, I was wondering, because I really felt like, he wanted to take me out and get to know me better, but I just kind of started to feel something. He had 2 kids. He was living at home with his mom and his niece and her husband and all this kind of stuff, but he just had like different emotional issues that he was dealing with as far as his exes were concerned. His ex was concerned. who was like the mother of his kids. And I kind of saw that was, the more I talked to him, that got revealed to me. And so I felt like God was trying to show me, like, there's some things there that haven't been dealt with and that'll come out in your relationship and can ruin you too. And so just more and more came out, and after that he kind of just, separated. We just kind of, parted ways. So it kind of fell off. It kind of, he would just hit me up, like, oh, hey, how are you? And, once a day, it went from us just talking all day long to just him just saying, hey, and never really asking for my number, really. So it just kind of, God will drop those signs and hints to you, like, well, is he really that interested in you? So next. So that made it easy for me to like do process of elimination for him. Anyway, moving on to my now boo. So he's located in Chicago. So yeah, he happened to hit me up around this time that the other guy kind of tapered off. And I still was like, I had a conversation with him, and we had this really awesome conversation, awesome spark. And I felt like he was, a good guy, seemingly. He seemed like a guy who had this heart after Christ, Yeah, he seemed like he had goals for the future. He's in business marketing. He loves sales and marketing. That's his passion. And he has his bachelor's degree in business administration. And so he just seemed like, he wants to get his master's as well. And so he just seemed like this awesome guy, like all around. So I hit a gold mine. And we said we had things in common, and we had this easy sort of flow with our, conversation. And we both were talking about how we've been talking here, like, for the whole, I think we talked about me a day or two or a day and a half. And, like, there never been a dull moment. Like, we were just talking on and off, and it just was like, wow. We just kind of felt like something was different. And he was like, well, I said, well, what brings you to the site? Or, tell me a little bit about you. I asked him what are some of his short-term goals. I was trying to remember what I asked him exactly. And he was saying, well, I'm definitely looking for a woman of my bone, looking to, be married, of course, and have a family. And he was telling me about his career goals as well. Looking to have his own business and receive his master's as well. And I just thought that was awesome, and he was trying to see was I on the same page, especially with the whole being married thing. And I told him, of course, yes. And he said, okay, well, let's see what God has in store for us. And I've like never had a man say that before. So of course, first thing you thinking is like, well, he could be really genuine, but then you start to wonder, like, you just want to make sure it's not a game. You're like, hold up. You're like, wait, hold up. So we talked for like maybe a whole day or so, and this is all on the site. We hadn't exchanged numbers yet, and I found him interesting, but at the same time, I was kind of like needing that confirmation from God first before taking it any further. I think we had exchanged numbers. He asked for my number, and he said, "Was it possible to talk offline?" I said, "Yeah, sure." So we exchanged numbers, and we had texted and everything. He hadn't yet called me just yet. And I was like a little nervous because I hadn't really confirmed it with God yet. And I was at a point where I was like, look, I don't want any more counterfeits. I'm tired of this. I can't take it no more. My heart can't take it anymore. So I was like, I refuse to, sit here and commune with this guy if he is not the one. Or, the one. Yeah, I was serious. I was like, look, I understand dating for fun and having a good time and everything, but I don't want to do it. So I was like, Lord, seriously, I need you to let me know, like, who this is. Like, do he need to to the left, or, is it okay, to continue? I just need to know the real deal. So I basically had to get quiet before God so that I could hear what he was saying. So the next day, my now boo, he tried to contact me. He was contacting me the whole day on the site, on my phone, but I didn't respond. Like, I would not respond to him because I hadn't heard back from God yet. And I'm like, no, I'm not talking to you. Like, I'm not trying to ignore you to be mean, but I don't want to talk to you because I haven't heard from him yet, and I need to make sure that this is what it is. You know, so I'm not talking to you just yet. So I had to really like go ghost on him just for a second, you know, and I didn't know, and I was willing to leave him alone if that's what God wanted me to do. You know, if there was someone else coming, I didn't want to entertain this man because he seemed like he was the best, like he was awesome, and I never talked to a man like him before. I was like, he seems awesome, like he God, like he really. Like, this seems like this is the what, but I don't know, you know, and I don't want to get my heart entangled for no reason. I don't want to waste his time. I don't want him wasting mine. And I had to get quiet, and I was confused. Now, I know y'all saw my video about feeling confused. That's part of the inspiration for that video. Because I was confused about him and about, you know, what steps should I be taking next. So I got quiet before God. So I just spent that whole day just kind of, you know, pampering myself and, you know, taking care of me. I wasn't paying attention to no men. I wasn't talking to no man. Only man I was concerned with hearing from was the Lord. So, about maybe 8 p.m., he called me. I didn't answer. Because I wasn't ready. So I wasn't ready. Pineapples. I wasn't ready. So about maybe 11 o'clock, finally, I could feel in my spirit, God telling me, go ahead and you can go ahead and tell him why you were confused, because he texted me around this time. He says, hey, you know, what's up? What happened to you? It's like you went all quiet on me. And something like struck me with reading that, because of the fact that I remember a time when I was with my another one of my exes, like one of the last guys I dated last year. I had the same similar situation happen when I went quiet on him when I was trying to figure out what was going on. When I came to a realization where God was telling me that wasn't the one, and I went quiet on him for a day. He called me. I was at work around 7 p.m. I answered, and he was like livid with me. He was like, Lisa, Lisa Renee Brown, you know, what's up? Are you okay? Like, you ain't talked to me all day. I was like, oh, I'm good. And he's like, okay, see you later, you know. And he was like really pissed off, you know, but his response to me, you know, was like really like, he was all about him and how he felt and everything, you know, and the fact that with my now boo, you know, my Boaz, you know, his response was different to me. Even though I hadn't talked to him all day, he was trying to reach out to me. I hadn't said anything back. Instead of him being upset and thinking that, you know, positional, like, it's about me, how dare you not respond to me, he was more like, oh, you know, are you okay? What's up? And you just went quiet on me. Like, he still was pursuing me, like, regardless. And he still wanted to hear from me genuinely, instead of like, it's all about me. Why the fuck you didn't respond, and who you think you are? You know, it was a different kind of just vibe. And I was like, I just felt like different in that moment. That's when the Holy Spirit spoke to me, like, go ahead and tell him why you've been confused. And so I told him, and he basically explained to me the issue. And so this was the deal. This was the issue. I'll go ahead and tell you guys. Okay, so he's from Nigeria, and I thought that he told me that he wanted to one day, you know, go back to his country. So I don't want to go. I was like, no, you know, I'm born in the U.S., born in Chicago. I'm a Chi-Town girl. You know, I'm like, I kind of want to, I mean, the only place I'll move is like somewhere here. Maybe like Texas or wherever, you know, California, Atlanta, wherever God placed me. And I didn't think we would, you know, fit together. I said, well, if you want to go back there, I respect that, you know, but I'm like, I don't think so. I want to visit. I do want to visit Africa. Africa is very beautiful, but I don't want to. I don't know if I want to live there. I'm like, no. And I just was like, no. So I was confused with that, and then also not sure if he was the one, you know, in general. So I was confused about a lot of things. I said, well, he definitely can't be that if that's his true desire. And I'm like, well, that ain't gonna work automatically. So let's stop. Let's quit while we're ahead. But I told him the truth about how I was feeling, and he just explained to me like, no, of course not. He's like, no, I was just, he kind of was just talking, like, just kind of talking out ideas. But he said, no, I came here, for a reason. Like, no, I came here to settle down here. Like, if I wanted to live there, I would have just stayed over there. So it wouldn't make much sense to come here and then say, I want to go, back there, And so he said, if you're confused about anything regarding me, like, you can always ask me. You didn't ask me. You didn't say nothing to me at all. I'm like, oh, I was like, well, I thought you said, I thought you seemed adamant about, like, you sold on what you was doing. And I thought we was going to waste our time. And I said, well, it seemed like it was a miscommunication between you and I. And he agreed. So we cleared the air. So we cleared the air and the confusion was gone. Like a mist in the rain, it was gone. And we just, we got back where we supposed to be. So fast forward. Now see, God was good. Fast forward, we got back to where we supposed to be, and we started talking more and more. And the more we talked, I began to identify the fruit and what tree he came from. And because the tree is always identified by the fruit, or the fruit is always identified by what tree it's on, right? So. And I'll read this to you. This is Luke 6:43 through 45. Now, this is something that you all have to think about, too, when you're trying to figure out, okay, well, who is this person? Is he the one? Is he not? So, Luke 6:43 through 45th verse. A tree is known by its fruit. For a good tree does not bear bad fruit, nor does a bad tree bear good fruit. For every tree is known by its own fruit. For men do not gather figs from thorns, and nor do they gather grapes from a bramble bush. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart brings forth good, and an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart brings forth evil. For out of the abundance of the heart, his mouth speaks. So, yeah, definitely something to take in and think about when you are, you come across paths with, your Adam, your Boaz, and you come before God just to confirm, because you always have to get that confirmation. And God is always going to give you that confirmation before you go full force into a courtship, because there are people who've been courtships and they're 6 months in, and then they end up having to end the courtship finding out that this person is not for me. So it's very sad, and I've had that situation with the last guy I dated. It was a long distance relationship, but we were in a courtship, and we were just so excited, and we were talking about, me having, his baby, and us being married, and it was just like really awesome, but not really, because, he started to act goofy within that second month, and that was God just confirming, like, no, so you got to, get before the Lord, get quiet before him so he can drop that in your spirit, unless you know what's going on and how to proceed next. So, like I said, I wasn't talking to him until I talked to him first. I'm like, I'm not talking to you right now. Leave me alone until I find out what's going on. And not to be mean, but, I had to hear from my dad first, for my own safety, and for his too, you got to protect each other from broken hearts. We don't have time for that. So, yeah. So, I got that confirmation, and we have been great ever since. I could definitely tell, it's like every day God would confirm to me every day, with the signs that he's just a great guy. I just liked his, passion about being a Christian, and, like his faith and his encouragement, that he always gives me. And I don't know, he always give me this kind of rest assured kind of feeling when I'm with him. So, it's like the strong shoulder lean on me. I just feel safe. I feel protected. I just feel like a queen. So we had our first date last Saturday. We went to the movies. We saw Hidden Figures. It's a good movie. Please see if you haven't seen it. So we saw Hidden Figures, and we went out to eat. And it was just awesome. We just had a good time together, just sitting there in each other's presence, and just, just being there in the moment. And, it's really awesome. Yeah, I think we could feel God's presence too, because when I wake up in the morning, I give the day back to God. I suggest you all do that too. Something I recommend. You should always give the day back to God. Just pray in the morning, give him the day back so he can give you that peace and give you those steps. He can start ordering your steps from the time you set foot out your bed to the time you get back in your bed at night to go to sleep again before the next day starts. So it's something I do. But yeah, like every day I'm just learning new facets of him. Like one thing I noticed about him that confirmed to me in my spirit even more so that this was the one God had for me, God's best for me, was that he's really concerned about like my career moves that I make and all about the brand, Lisa Renee brand, and everything. He's always, because he's passionate about sales and marketing. And also, like, you'll notice, like, when the one comes to you, like that one that God sends you, your purposes in life, your career goals, your dream, like they'll align. You'll notice they don't have to be the same, of course, but they'll align in some kind of way. Like it'll kind of make sense. You're like, oh, I do this, and he does that. Oh, okay. Like they'll kind of mesh in a way. Like he does sales and marketing, and like I'm a businesswoman, so like, if that don't match, I don't know what does, like it goes right along with it, and so God like proves to me every day like that this is not a counterfeit. So he shows me, because that would be crafty too, and I thought back to all the counterfeit situations. They may have had something similar, but it wasn't, like he's really involved in what's going on with the business and how it's looking and what I'm doing. And I've never had a counterfeit care that much. They rarely ask, they rarely care, they don't care. They're usually probably more so into how your backside looks, or how, what you doing, and what anything sexual or anything, that's just not all that important. They're not that, they don't care that much. But he was just like, she's extremely different. So I'm just thoroughly excited. I'm definitely just head over here. He's also very concerned about my family. Like he always asks about my family, how's your mom? How's your brother doing? Tell him I said, hey, he wants to meet my family soon. Some counterfeits may try to pull the family role, but like not all the time. Not from what I remember. So I'm excited. I am. So I just, I want to see where it goes. I want to continue on our courtship process. I know we're going to have a great time. We already are having a good time in our courtship. So, yeah, I just, pray that we were blessed and everything is great. Yeah, so I did want to just come on here and share that with you all. We're going to do, I want us to do a formal how we met video where I'll have him with me and you guys can meet him and all that jazz that'll come, in the future. So, yeah. But I hope you guys were encouraged. I want you guys to stay encouraged. The ones, if you are still waiting, you like, well, I'm waiting on my man, and when's my man coming? I promise you, sooner than you think, because I didn't even expect that at all. Okay, let me tell you, like, God is so wonderful. It's like magic. Like, it just happens. You're like, whoa. Like, I didn't see none of that come. I literally walked into my destiny. So, I mean, you're gonna walk right into it. I mean, he's gonna come for you. You really seriously have to stay focused on what you're doing. What you're doing for the kingdom. Stay focused on God. Like, seriously, like, just keep your eyes on him. And don't get too overly focused on checking out every guy you see or trying to figure out for yourself, is that him? Like, God didn't mean for you to have to do that. You don't have to be bothered with that. He already know who it is anyway, so he's going to connect your paths when it's time. In his divine timing, he gonna have y'all just come and meet, whether it be on OKC, it be on Black People Meet, it be at the mall, it may be at Walmart. I mean, it could be on your job, it could be at church, it could be pretty much anywhere. It doesn't really matter. God will choose how he wants to connect these two paths up. So yeah. So I'll be back with more fun courtship updates, of course. Yeah, I will do that. Definitely, I'm going to continue to update you guys. If you guys have any questions for me, drop them below. Please drop them below, definitely. And I will be back soon with another video. And I will talk to you guys later. All right, everyone have a blessed night. Bye.